Good morning, first graders. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. We are in Unit 5, Week 1, and I would love for you to get your student interactive out, just like I am. And we're going to get started with our work today. It's on page 24. I would like for you to begin on page 24. So this week, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, the text we'll be focusing on is an informational text, and our goal is to be able to read it. So let's take a look at this spotlight on our genre. It says that an informational text tells facts about real people, places, or things. Sometimes the information is organized to describe a topic. Let's take a look at the example. The topic here is winter. It's the real topic. And the description, you can see all of these descriptive phrases have been highlighted in a light blue color. Winter. In the winter, the weather gets cold, the trees are bare, and many animals leave for warmer places. So notice how there's a real topic and there's a description. They talk about the weather, what the weather feels like, the trees, what they look like, and what the animals are even doing. Let's go ahead and move on. Turn to page 25 and take a look at your anchor chart for informational text. What's most important for you to remember about informational text is that there are lots and lots of details, and they build upon each other. So they're all interconnected, they're related to each other. You might have one detail and another detail supports it. These details are factual, they're real facts. Informational text is true information. Let's go ahead and go to page 26. You're going to read a text this week titled Every Season, and your vocabulary are just the seasons. Autumn, which is another word for fall, spring, summer, and winter. So your job is to look at the text, to read it, see if you have any questions during the reading, and to talk about what you have found interesting. I know that we usually highlight and underline in the classroom. That's optional for you to do at home. So if you don't feel like underlining or highlighting, you don't have to. If a family member would like you to or is there to support you, you're welcome to do that. It's a great strategy, but I don't want you to stress about it. I want you to remember that on MyView, I will go ahead and upload the audio for you. So when you go to MyView, you go to My Work, just like you went last week to take your weekly progress check, and I will have the audio for this text every season, so it can be read out loud to you. You're welcome to read it by yourself, listen to it being read through MyView, or have a grown-up read it with you, or listen to you read it. So this text starts on page 27, and it goes all the way to page 43. I'm going to go ahead and scroll forward, and then we're going to pick up together on page 44. So if you need to pause the video and want to stop and read this and then play the video again, you're welcome to do that. After you finish reading, you're going to go to this Develop Vocabulary page. It's page 44. We have those seasons again, autumn, spring, summer, and winter. You can see that there's a flower here, which relates to the word spring, and that's the example. Trace that word. And I want you to think about what each of these pictures show you, which season matches the picture, and also the sequence or the order. After spring, what is the next season? After that season, what comes next? And so on to your fourth season. When you finish that page, your last page for the day is page 45. This is your check for understanding page, your reading comprehension. It says to write your answers to the questions, and you can look back at the text if you need to. I'm going to help you a little bit with these questions. Follow along. Number 1, it says, how do the pictures help you know this is informational text? Well, when I look back at the pictures, I'm thinking to myself, are these photos something real? Are there real places? Are there real people? Are there real things? If so, that shows me that this is informational text. If the photographs are real and showing real images, then yeah, it's informational text. Let's move on. Number 2, why does the author use a lot of photos for each season? What do you think? If I asked you what happens in each season, you would probably have tons of examples to share with me. So many things happen in the season, so you could write that down. The author uses a lot of photos for each season because many things happen in the season, and the author wanted to show that to you. Last but not least, number 3 asks you, how are the seasons similar? And it says to use text evidence. So how are the seasons similar? I might say that they're similar because people have fun in every season. That would be my answer to this question. but I haven't used text evidence yet. So if you want to write down that people have fun in every season, you can do that, but give me an example of why. What's fun in winter, spring, summer, and autumn or fall? That's it for today. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll be around to help you. Thanks, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I miss you.